he punching him in this? Is he throwing knees? People are saying this is why Diego Sanchez has CTE, because of his training. First of all, that dude Joshua came into his life back in 2019, around that time. Okay, Diego has been fighting for 15 years, way before he met Joshua. Okay, he's been in numerous wars, and I can only imagine the sparring that goes behind, closed doors. So if Diego does have CTE, which I don't think so, but if he does have CTE, it's because of all the fights that he's had, the wars that he's had, the sparring session of that. It's not because Joshua's over there, hitting him with these little punches and kicks. It's not because of that, guys. Just stop the rumor right there, okay? Number two, I don't know what kind of training that is, because it doesn't make sense, okay? You don't want to take any type of damage to the head. You don't want to get punched in the head. You see videos like this all the time, guys, where the trainer's out there just punching the crap out of his students or whatever, trying to, condition their chin. Listen, you can condition your shin, but you cannot condition your chin. It doesn't work that way. Every single time you get punched in the head, you're losing brain cells. So it's not something that you want to do for fun, believe me. So again, listen, if he wants to explain why he's doing what he's doing, I'd be happy to listen, but that's not something that I would do, okay? It's a bizarre thing, and it doesn't help him at all. I feel like this is a stupid training. I feel like getting punched in the head. I'm against any type of training where you're just gonna stand there and get punched in the head. That's not going to help you at all. If you're going to get punched, you got to get punched in sparring, okay? Because you can't avoid that. You have to have hard sparring, guys. That's just part of the game. Well, in boxing and kickboxing and MMA, whatever, you're going to have to spar hard, okay, to prepare for a fight, because you're trying to simulate, as realistic as possible. And you have to go in there and have these quote-unquote gym wars. That's just part of being a fighter or even a martial artist. But I'm not going to just stand there, or in Diego's case, hang upside down, and I'm just getting punched in the head. Even though these were soft punches, I'm still not going to get punched in the head, because it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for me, okay? So, and he's out there kicking him and throwing knees, and again, I have no idea what's the purpose of this. So it just doesn't make any sense, honestly. And Diego is an emotional person, and again, I've been watching Diego Sanchez fight for 15 years. I've seen him back in 2005 on The Ultimate Fighter. He's always been a weird guy, and to me, he's a guy that's just abandoned. He's abandoned by his coach, Greg Jackson and Winklejohn and the Greg Jackson. And what's sad was Diego Sanchez was one of the original guys. You know what I mean? It was Rashad Evans, Keith Jardine, Diego Sanchez, they were one of the original core guys of Greg Jackson, when nobody who knew about Greg Jackson. And, he feels hey, Greg Jackson don't care about me, that team doesn't care about me, Dana White doesn't care about me, and you have this guy, this Joshua Healer guy, he's the only guy that's in his corner. So, and Diego was a very emotional person. I mean, you know that just by watching his interviews and watching his fights. So, does he have CTE? I don't think so. Is he getting CTE because of these little stupid training videos with Joshua Fabia? No, I don't think so. If he does have CTE, it's because of the fights that he's had. And, again, like I said, he's a special person. He's an emotional person. And unfortunately, he feels that everyone has abandoned Diego, and this is the only guy that's in his corner. So you can kind of sympathize with Diego, and I do. I'm a fan of him. But this training right here is just ridiculous. It doesn't do anything. Okay, if you're gonna post a video like this, why don't you provide an explanation, buddy? Why don't you explain, hey, this is why I'm doing this. It's meant to work this part of your body or your brain or whatever. It's a mental, I don't know, but it is dumb. That's all I gotta say.